Grand Rising, beautiful people. No. Don't pull that. Don't pull that. Don't pull that. No. Get from over there. Come here. Okay, so excuse that. You gonna sit up here and mess my cards up? So today we have some feelings to talk about. I'm not even gonna lie, this might be cut short because my son won't sit down. But yeah, so we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. These are two major arcana, so these automatically go into the life-changing pile compared to the Ace of Cups, which is also a good card, a good feeling. But here we're 1 second. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups here at the bottom. So the overall energy is being focused on where we're letting our emotions lead us and the situations that our emotions or feelings can lead us into. So now she is intently focused on that cup, and the cup is here. So the situation can, of course, be about us focusing on where our emotions are taking us, and they can be going multiple places with this Wheel of Fortune card. So we can definitely, with the Chiron in Aries being retrograde right now, we can definitely experience our emotions of love being met with different fortunes that come with that. And all the fixed signs represent love in some form or fashion, and stability, being that they're fixed signs. So although the Emperor is Aries, it can also be representative of Taurus. So the moon is still in Taurus, and Chiron and Mars are in Aries. Chiron just went retrograde though. So we can be focused on new feelings or new emotions that may have come up, and they can be good or bad. It can be a high or it can be a low, but either way, we have emotions here that may require some healing or some working through, and being stable, or finding stability in our emotions, kind of spinning around in different directions, may be exactly what we need at this time. She is alone in this picture. Our feelings may have to do with thinking, wondering if this is something that's going to work out for the better, or is something else too far away emotionally, or somebody is too distant, or are we too distant from how we truly feel about where our life is headed and how to get some type of stability in how we are feeling. Because this horse is riding, of course. She's on the horse, but she's not even paying attention to anything but her cup. And if we are only focused on how we feel and our emotions when situations come at us, we can allow our emotions to kind of go, and what my friend, what he would say, the gauntlet. Our feelings can be kind of like stirring us up into something that we're not really stable in, and therefore we require stability. With this transit going on, though, the ones that I just discussed earlier, a lot of emotions are going to come up. A lot of situations are going to come to us that make us feel really fucking emotional. And it's not to stir the pot, so to speak, with this Wheel of Fortune card for the negative sense too much. But there might be negative feelings that come up, and it's okay. It's not to be mad or to like disown yourself just because you have negative emotions that maybe you didn't even know you had. But situations come up that make you feel like you need to re-examine like why this even took place at all. So just know that if you do at any point in time ever feel like the situations that you're focused on, you're not sure if it's for the benefit or for the detriment of you, just know that number one, everything is always for your benefit, and thinking in that type of a way versus thinking that it's always something bad is supposed to happen. We have to have both positive and negative in order to find some type of stability. You can't just be on one side of the fence all the time, because therefore you become unbalanced. And when those situations come up that you really try to run from or avoid, your ego is going to take a big fucking hit. Big hit. And then you're going to really feel like you down here and you lost in the sauce of this gauntlet, like spinning around. Like you really going to feel spent around emotionally just because you didn't gain any type of stability in learning what it is that actually came up for you. So when situations come up, definitely ego-based, definitely can relate to the ego with the Emperor sitting right here. But we may have experiences during this retrograde season, or just even till for the rest of the year, where people are going to trigger us emotionally, and it's going to send us on a spin cycle where we're trying to figure out what is really beneficial and was not going to benefit us. And it's okay to experience those emotions. They're there for a reason. Just find stability in yourself. Ground yourself. Keep yourself grounded in the reality that you want for yourself. Keep affirming what it is that you truly want in life and how to go about it. And you have plenty of guides, spiritual guides, ancestors. You have plenty of spiritual support. Just call it in. If you feel like your emotions are too unstable, you're scared even, and you don't know which way to go or which way you actually are going, because you thought you was going the right way, but then something comes along and it kind of hits you with the spin cycle. Okay, the reconnection, that was cute. But even when something comes along and it hits you with the spin cycle, just know that you can still find grounding and stability. And it doesn't mean that everything is messed up or you're going down the wrong path. It just means that maybe there's something in your physical reality, or even in your personality, or people, or dealing with other personalities, that trigger something inside of you that needs to come up for air. Aquarius, something that needs to come up for air and be dealt with on a psychological basis, so you can get back to being your true self, your authentic heart, and being more stable and true to who you know yourself to be in your path. Because no one can take you off your path. You choose to walk off your path. No one can control your emotions. You're in control of your emotions. And the moment that you give that cup away to somebody so they can spin you around, you've lost your grounding. You've lost your grounding, and now it's time to get it back. And I'm not saying to be malicious with anyone. I definitely would never suggest doing anything to... I would never suggest doing anything to someone that they didn't deserve. But I would definitely admonish us all to be careful with where you give your emotions, where you sit in your feelings, where you choose to sink into your feelings. And when you walk into a room, you can make people spin. You can show them how confident you are because you're grounded, and you look refreshing. You look like you just won the lottery, and you're bossing it up. You're bossing up. You know what I'm saying? So you could take the situation as a positive, that like, hey, I have these feelings, but I got to deal with some stuff that is in my undercurrent to bring me back up and to go back on top. And here I am sitting on top. And you're not less than if you feel sad. You're not less than if you feel confused about anything. Call in the spiritual realm that is here to assist you. Call in those benevolent energies. Pray on that. Okay? So anytime you feel confused or you feel like someone is emotionally manipulative. Get your power back. Stand your ground. Don't let anybody fox with you. It doesn't belong here. You're the boss of your life. You're the boss of your emotions. You're the boss of your mind. So act like it. Find that stability. You know what I'm saying? It's always good fortune here for us. So that's my word for today. Let me pick an oracle for the day. And let's see. Let's spread this out a little bit more. You want to pick a card, 7?
What?
I don't. Okay, I got both of these. Ooh.
What?
There's an unseen blessing when you raise your vibe. Come on. Come up for air. Come up for air. Get your stability back. Raise your vibe, tribe. All right. Short and sweet for this miraculous Tuesday, Mars Day. Speak your truth is at the bottom here. So, you might be tested today. You can definitely be tested today. But it's okay. The new moon in Cancer is coming to give us a little bit more healing to go along with all this ego that's being abused or just hurt a little bit from certain truths being spoken or certain people evoking past trauma and things of that sort. But it's gonna be okay. Just speak your truth, write about it. If you don't have no one to talk to, speak to yourself, which is prayer. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your higher self. Get that healing that you need to spin this back around, because there's a blessing in disguise here. Okay? All right, everyone. You all do well today. Peace, blessings, and love and prosperity. You can sign up for my class. Still available in September. Okay. September 7th is the first class at 7:777. Yep. You can do that online. Link is in the bio, luminescence6.org. And you guys have a great day.